This is Grayson County Cougar basketball on K105. Tonight's Cougar contest is sponsored by
2 weeks of waiting. Snow, ice, and empty gyms kept the lights off, but not tonight. School's out today, but basketball is very much back. And it comes back on homecoming night at the Cougar Den. District rivals on the floor. Girls first, boys next. One gym, one community, one night that matters. The wait is over. Homecoming is here, and the Cougars are finally back where they belong. And a good evening, and welcome back inside the Cougar Den for tonight's coverage of Cougar basketball on K105. Steven, I didn't think we were ever going to be back.
Oh, man, it feels good. Yeah.
It is just wild. 2 weeks since the last time we were here. Feels like 8.
Yeah, I was talking to Langdon down here, and by this time of the year, I'm usually getting kind of like, okay, if we play great, if we don't, be fine to stay home. I missed it, though. It seems like, man, it's been a long time.
It has been 2 weeks, which in basketball terms is a long time, and it's going to be something we're going to talk about. This Lady Cougar team hasn't played in 2 weeks. They've practiced some. On the other side, your opponent, Whitesville Trinity, here in our first matchup, has played a couple of games over this break. So they have a little bit, Lady Cougars have fresher legs, but maybe the Lady Raiders are more conditioned legs. That'll be something we'll be talking about throughout the broadcast. This is the Hometown Hangout Locker Room Show, brought to you by our friends there. Make sure to stop by and see them before, during, and after every Grayson County game this season. Coming up, we'll introduce you to both squads, talk to assistant coach Brian and True Jones, and we'll have Steven's strategies. That comes up and more right here on K105.
Hi, I'm Bob with Hometown Hangout Sports Pub and Grill. You might have noticed we don't have fancy decor or celebrity chefs. It's true. We've ignored the trend of upscale dining and extravagant renovations. That gets pretty expensive, And in the end, it's the customer who pays for those upgrades. Not at Hometown Hangout. Our guests come to us for one thing, to have a great time. Whether you're with the family, the whole team, or just friends, you'll love our fun atmosphere, exciting games, and great food. Hometown Hangout on West White Oak. See you after the game.
When you give blood, you give life. And when you give life, you change lives. Make a life-saving impact by donating blood with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, your hometown partner. As the sole supplier of blood products needed in Grayson County, your donation ensures a stable and adequate blood supply for you, your family, friends, and your neighbors. You are the hero when you give. Feel the power of community and compassion in every drop. Give life and change lives with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center. Life is on the line.
At your global getaway, we're all about creating unforgettable journeys. Now's the perfect time to plan your 2026 adventure. Fancy a Royal Caribbean cruise, a Hawaiian escape, or a magical Disney World trip? We've got you covered. As a Royal Caribbean Master of Adventure, we're here for your cruise weddings, honeymoons, and vow renewals. Trust us, you'll be in expert hands. Visit yourglobalgetaway.com and let's make your dreams a reality. Your adventure awaits.
When you bundle home and auto, good things can happen. You get a local agent who can help you choose the right coverage for you at a price that's right for you.
Call State Farm agent Duda Hudson in Leitchfield today.
It's Kyle's last spin on his turntable.
Yeah.
And the first day of Kira's new career in IT. When you donate to Goodwill, you help provide skills training and career placement. And the things you love start a new life too.
105.
The Lady Raiders of Whitesville Trinity is Grayson County's opponents tonight. They enter with a record of 11-12. They haven't won a district game yet this season, but they're a capable squad. They can hit the three, make about 6 per game, and they are, an athletic team that Grayson saw play pretty well, Stephen, a couple of weeks ago. And, you've got the Meserve sisters, Rylan averaging 13.7, Preslin at 14.7. And, they got some players that this team's kind of coming along.
Yeah, I've been really impressed with them. Coach Hernandez does a phenomenal job, and I think they're probably still on the uphill climb as far as the program goes. But they're definitely a lot better than they used to be for the first few years that I was involved. I think with a couple of these girls, the sky's the limit.
Grayson County, we mentioned, haven't played in 2 weeks. Let's take a break, talk a little bit about that after this. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Leitchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Jim writes, I'm so glad I came to Future Designs for my new roof. The staff was so helpful and knowledgeable, and they made sure I got the right materials for my needs. Thanks, Jim. Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Building on experience.
In small towns, we share everything. Our joys, our struggles, our celebrations. Today, Grayson County shares something special. The hospital where we were born, where we bring our families, where our neighbors care for us, is one of America's top 100 rural hospitals. This is our achievement. This is our hospital. This is home. Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center. Top 100 care, hometown heart.
Midway Pharmacy is your trusted local partner in health and wellness, offering free delivery so you never have to worry about picking up your medications. The friendly staff knows you by name and is always ready to assist you. Living and raising our families in the same community, they understand your needs. With a wide range of services and personalized care, Midway Pharmacy is here to make your life easier and healthier. Visit or call any countywide location today of Midway Pharmacy.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected.
Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to the Cougar Den, Grayson County and Whitesville Trinity here, as we are just about 15 minutes away from tip-off here between the Lady Cougars and the Lady Raiders. You know, Stephen, we mentioned Grayson County has not played a game in 2 weeks. Is that me as a broadcaster trying to make something out of nothing, or is that something?
No, I definitely think you could have a little bit of rust. Probably the worst part about it is you come off of a highly emotional game against Evans County on that Friday night. Then you get a foot of snow and ice is what it felt like. The girls were totally apart for a whole week, which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing to let their teenage girls let the drama cool off a little bit. And I think everybody listening probably knows what I mean about that. But then they were able to get back in the gym. So it does worry me a little bit just for the continuity of how well they have played this year. But this should be a good game to come back and, district game, you gotta bring your best every day.
When Grayson played this team a couple of weeks ago, Lucy Torrance got him started right off the bat, which I think is important for a senior. Yeah,
Lucy started out. I was just looking at the stats. I know she had 16, and it felt like she probably had the first 8 maybe. I don't know if that's exactly right, but yeah, absolutely. That was a big deal for Lucy to get on a good run there in the beginning, and for her tonight, the last time that she'll play Whitesville Trinity in the regular season, hopefully she'll be able to get off and get going on that as well. But, Whitesville, like you said, I know they played Evans County on Tuesday night. I don't know who else they played, but they're going to be coming in here hungry tonight.
They beat Bluegrass Blazers homeschool on Monday and Edmonson County on Tuesday, and lost to Edmonson County on Tuesday. We'll take a break. Brian Jones filling in for Coach Mack on our interview today. Coach Mack is here tonight, though. We'll take a break, talk to Coach Jones and Coach True Jones as well. After this is Lady Cougar Basketball on K105.
Smith Overhead Door isn't just about opening and closing. We're about safety, security, and style for your home or business. As a Future Designs company, we're lifting expectations across Grayson and surrounding counties with top brands like CHI and Chamberlain.
Hey there, I'm Kevin Brooks with Smith Overhead Door. Whether it's a sturdy LiftMeister for your garage or a sleek Clopay door for your shop, we install and service with a commitment to reliability. Smith Overhead Door, we're opening up possibilities.
Secure your entrance at sohd.info.
Food isn't just fuel to live, it's fuel to grow. My family relied on public assistance to help provide meals for us. These meals fueled my involvement in theater and the arts as a child, which fostered my love for acting. The Feeding America network of food banks helps millions of people put food on the table. When people are fed, futures are nourished. Join the movement to end hunger, and together we can open endless possibilities for people to thrive. Visit feedingamerica.org/act now.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
In every Kentucky community, families are working hard, but struggling to access what should be basic essentials, housing and childcare. Not luxuries, not extras, essentials. The Kentucky Chamber is focused on improving access to housing and childcare at all ages and stages because Kentucky's families and businesses depend on it. When Kentuckians speak up, legislators listen. Go to OpportunityStartsHere.com and add your name because a stronger Kentucky starts with housing and childcare. OpportunityStartsHere.com.
Welcome back to the Locker Room Show here on K105. Sam Gormley joined by Coach Jones and Coach Jones here tonight to talk Grayson County, Whitesville Trinity. 2 weeks off in between two games. That's tough. Is that me as a radio guy making something too much out of nothing, or is that a legit worry?
No, I think that's a legit worry. Anytime you go that long without competing against somebody else. Of course, we went, I think, 8 or 9 days with no practice whatsoever. People couldn't get out. We couldn't get to the gyms, and we asked the girls to do some things at home, but in that kind of weather, you're not going outside to do anything, so you're kind of limited to what you can do in the living room or your bedroom or something along those lines. And so, I worry about conditioning, and then. Just that long with a ball in your hand and putting it and seeing it go through the hoop is definitely, I think, a legitimate concern. We'll hopefully be able to knock the dust or the rust off early this evening and get things rolling. I think once we got back to practicing, the girls practiced outstanding. It didn't look like we skipped a beat, but that's us against us and not us against somebody else. So definitely a concern.
The loss to Edmondson last time you had it, about as hard of a loss as you possibly can take. How do you find that balance? And that's probably one of those games that you like sitting on a little bit, but also probably to some aspect wanted to get back and play a game the next day. How do you find that balance when it was 2 weeks long?
Well, in the immediate, right after it happened, I would have liked to have turned around and played again just to get that out of our mouths. And then I think, you'd like to get back in the gym to practice the very next day. And then that didn't happen, and it ends up being, 9 days before we're back in the gym. And so I think, to be honest with you, at that point when we came back, we didn't even talk about it. We just moved on, tried to get our legs back underneath us, got back to working hard and moving forward, because after that amount of time, I think it had been too long to really get much out of it. So it was just time to move on and get ready for the next one.
Coach True, this one's for you. I saw you talking to the girls prior to. Did you have anything to say to them? Nothing needed to be said. I like it. I like it. Just a man without many words. Whitesville Trinity, we saw him 3 weeks ago. See, the thing is, they haven't played a ton either, so it's probably tough for you to say how much they've improved or so on. But as a whole, what stands out to you about them?
Well, I think they're just an athletic group that plays exceptionally hard. They play some defenses that you don't see a ton, and so they want to make it a dirty game, a sloppy game, and lots of turnovers, lots of diving on balls, and I think the sloppier it gets, the more it plays into their hands, and so we're gonna have to take care of the ball, and play at our pace, not let them speed us up, and then keep the reserve girls under control, because if they get loose, they can really fill it up in a hurry. The Hatfield girl rebounds much bigger than what she actually is underneath, and so we're going to have to play well, and do the little things that you worry about. You lose in some of those fundamentals with such a long break, but we're going to have to box out, rebound, take care of the basketball, and play at our pace.
Coach True's clearly going to go finish the game plan right now, but what is the keys to victory?
I think we got to get some girls going early on. That was something that I think plagued us a little bit in that Edmonds County game. We just didn't get that second and third score going, and so we got to get some people going early. I think Bree will be just fine, and the game will come to her. I thought she did a good job against them last time of not pressing and getting others involved, and I think that'll be the key tonight is get Peyton and Hannah and Lucy and Ellie and Jordan and those girls involved early. The game will come to Bree.
Coach, good luck. More comes up in the locker room show after this.
Emma, did you hear?
Todd's in the hospital.
Who's Todd? He got a collapsed lung from vaping. He thought it was cool.
Not cool.
Promise you won't vape, Emma. It can lead to a lifelong addiction, and we can't be friends if your lungs collapse.
Bogus.
Wacky sitcom teens aren't the best people to talk to your kid about vaping.
Hey, you got a minute?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
Struggling with mortgage debt from COVID? Team Kentucky can help. If you restructured your home loan and deferred payments to the end of your mortgage, you may qualify for up to $60,000 in assistance to pay off that debt. Help is also available for other COVID-related hardships if you meet income guidelines. Apply today at www.protectmykyhome.org. This ad is sponsored by Kentucky Housing Corporation, the Kentucky Broadcasters Association, and this station.
You complete me. Together we're one. I never want to be without you. Together's more fun. Together we're one.
When I grow up, I want to be a ballerina.
Because dancing makes me happy. I get to entertain people, and nothing makes me feel more like me.
PI impacts millions of children's lives. Early and accurate diagnosis and treatment gives children like Olivia a chance to achieve their dreams.
It takes a great team to put on a show. It also takes a great team of caring people to keep a dream alive. And now my dreams are coming true.
For more information, visit our website at info4pi.org.
HD.info.
Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Time for Stephen's strategies.
Sam, I think it comes down to two things, and that's getting off to a good start and taking care of the ball. I was looking back through my notes on the last game. We were up 13-4 with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Then we got up to 40-17 at half. So especially coming off this little break with where you might see a little bit of rust, coming out with a good start is going to be pivotal in this game tonight. And then we got to take care of the ball. That's with every game, but you always got to protect the ball.
Grayson County and Whitesville Trinity's next here on K105.
For each life moment, your kids could get free or low-cost health coverage from Medicaid or CHIP. Kids up to age 19 are covered for checkups, vaccines, dentist visits, hospital care, and more. Your kids may be eligible now, even if you've applied before. And if they already have Medicaid or CHIP, remember to renew every year. Get started now at insurekidsnow.gov. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing that keeps us focused.
A habit we never skip to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game, to drown out that self-doubt and support your mental health? Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and your mental health.
Discover the resources that you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Across Kentucky, treatment providers, state and local governments, and nonprofit organizations are working together to support your pathway to long-term recovery. These providers and communities of recovery will walk alongside you and help you find your recovery journey. If you or a loved one is struggling with addiction, the KY Help Call Center can connect you with resources right now when you call 833-8KY-HELP. You can also visit findhelpnowky.org to find treatment options near you.
your coach, they don't teach you that inner strength is the most important kind of strong. But you taught me that.
They don't teach you how to build confidence in yourself or how to deal with all the pressures all at once. But you taught me that.
First tee was more than golf. It's where I discovered what I'm capable of.
You didn't just prepare me for 18 holes. You were preparing me for every day of my life. Learn more at firsttee.org.
Love the hustle, Cliff. Who are you?
Your lungs.
We're quite proud of you.
Even though you quit smoking years ago, you may be at risk for lung cancer.
Okay. Well, with the routine screening, you can detect it early when it's more curable.
Sounds good, guys. Can I get a little space here?
Grayson County and Whitesville Trinity, all the play-by-plays next here on K105.
Hi, I'm Bob with Hometown Hangout Sports Pub and Grill. You might have noticed we don't have fancy decor or celebrity chefs. It's true, we've ignored the trend of upscale dining and extravagant renovations. That gets pretty expensive, you know. And in the end, it's the customer who pays for those upgrades. Not at Hometown Hangout. Our guests come to us for one thing, to have a great time. Whether you're with the family, the whole team, or just friends, you'll love our fun atmosphere, exciting games, and great food. Hometown Hangout on West White Oak. See you after the game.
Wounded Warrior Project empowers post-9/11 veterans and their families with life-changing programs and services.
I realized I could be successful in a civilian career.
We stand by warriors and advocate for their needs going forward.
They were by my side in the hospital, and they're still with me today.
Through our programs, community, and advocacy, we're proving
anything is possible.
Learn more at woundedwarriorproject.org/together.
Game in 2 weeks here for the Lady Cougars. It's still snowy and icy outside, but at least it warmed up a little bit to start to melt some today. I know, Steven, my front yard has been an ice rink. It's been kind of wild, but luckily no ice rink inside here tonight at the Cougar Den.
Yeah, it's been, man, I don't think anybody in this area has seen anything like this hit here before. It's been crazy, but no ice on the floor tonight, so we're ready to roll.
Your lineups for Grayson County: Bratcher, Jones, Bowman, Torrance, Smith. For Whitesville Trinity, it'll be Hatfield, Starks, Morris, and Ryland and Presley. Meserve. It'll be Hatfield to jump against Smith. The ball is up, and we are underway. Grayson County wins the opening tip. They'll work from right to left. We're in the home whites with the orange numerals. Lady Raiders come out in zone pressure. There's a three off the left wing to Bowman, and that is the way to start for Grayson County. It's been 2 weeks, but the first possession ends in 3 points.
Yeah, that'll work, Sam. Good to see that.
Meserve passes down to the left block to Hatfield, gets it out to Ryland Meserve. The Lady Raiders enter the record of 11-12. Their three to answer is no good. Ryland Meserve gets the rebound, gives it out to Starks. Her left wing three is an air ball, and Bowman will run down the rebound in the corner. Grayson County had the tough loss last time they played. Inside to Torrance, gives it out to the elbow to Smith, crosses it left side to Bowman. Bowman backs it off now into the corner to Jones. Jones crossing to Bratcher from 18 into Smith. Smith feeds it into the post to Torrance, and it'll be a jump ball. Arrow will head toward the Lady Raiders. Your official today's game, David Rogers, Jeremy Morrison, and James Richardson.
I like that look right there, but it was a little bit congested when Lucy caught the ball, but that two-man game there.
Pass deflected and taken away by Bowman. Bowman down the left side, fouled by Starks. For Olivia Starks, that will be her first and the team's first.
Peyton Bowman started out this year just absolutely blazing, and the last couple of weeks kind of slowed down a little bit, so good to see her being aggressive and getting started.
She's kind of going up and down in waves to open up this year. Three left wing, good look. Dies in the back of the rim, though. Meserve had the rebound, loses it, pops off, and that'll stay with Grayson County as it ended up. Meserve popped out of her hands, and I think might have hit off of Starks' leg.
Yeah, that was just a tough break for the Lady Raiders right there. They are Raiders, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah.
Good memory. It's been 2 weeks, but you at least got that part down.
Yeah.
They give it into Smith. Gives it outside now to Bratcher. Bratcher feeds it into the post to Torrance. Spins, shot off to the right, no good. Rebound off the face of Meserve. Still alive. First on the floor is Torrance. Torrance rolls it out. Jones is on the floor now, and it'll be a jump ball arrow to stay with Grayson. 3-0, Grayson leads. 6:39 left in the first quarter.
Like the aggressive play right there, but at some point you just got to grab it and hang on to it until you can get to somebody. But a good hustle there by Lucy Torrance to get on the floor.
We've talked about that a couple of times, that Grayson first on the floor.
Yep.
Both of those instances. And that'll win you games. Bowman passing into the corner to Bratcher, takes one dribble into the post to Smith. Smith then lost it. Run back down, though, by Bratcher, who takes it to the hole. Bratcher off the right side. The layup's good. I like that from Ellie.
Absolutely. Ellie's been one that's passed up a lot of shots. Hopefully she'll get a little more assertive on the offensive end.
Starks into the corner to Ryland Meserve. Her three is front iron, not there. Smith with a rebound, flips it off to Jones. Outlet to Bowman. 3-on-2 goes Grayson County, but Ryland Meserve knocks the ball away from behind. Run down, though, by Bowman, who has it on the floor, and we have a timeout taken by Grayson County. 5-0. Grayson leads with 6:03 left here in the first quarter. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
In small towns, we share everything. Our joys, our struggles, our celebrations. Today, Grayson County shares something special. The hospital where we were born, where we bring our families, where our neighbors care for us, is one of America's top 100 rural hospitals. This is our achievement. This is our hospital. This is home. Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center. Top 100 care, hometown heart.
5-0, Grayson County leads this game. Stephen, I want to make sure we do give a shout out to our director today, Addison, celebrating her birthday.
Happy birthday.
I believe it's the Sweet 16, right?
We'll get her on camera here in just a moment. 16. Wow, that's a big one.
Big one. She seems to very much want to be put on camera. See, the issue is, Stephen, we don't have the power to do that because she's the one that controls the cameras. As the inbound passes to Torrance, and she puts it off the right side. I'm sure that's exactly what Addison wanted for her birthday, a bucket by Torrance, and she'll get an opportunity for a three-point play.
Design play right there where the two bigs down on the baseline kind of switch places, and Lucy did exactly what you're supposed to, seal off, and Bree got it to her.
Torrance free throw this year 60%, and she gets that one to drop in. It's 8-0 Grayson. Really good start for them coming off of not playing in 2 weeks. Ryland Meserve steps into the left wing three. Not there. Smith with another rebound for Grayson and flips it off to Bree Jones for the Lady Cougars. Outlet to Bowman up the far side. Bowman back into Jones. Jones then has it poked away from behind. They get Ryland Meserve, 54 in blue. She's good with her hands from behind.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I don't know if you would say scrappy, but really, really active hands, no doubt.
You heard Brian Jones talk. His pass into Ellie Bratcher went through her hand. She's able to run it back down, give it inside to Torrance. Torrance spins it around, and it rolls out, and it's taken away by Morris, and then knocked away by Grayson, and it'll stay with the Lady Raiders. You heard Brian Jones talk about, he used, like dirty, not in the realm of a negative as far as, dirty as in dirty plays or something. He meant that, Whitesville Trinity just kind of wants to muck the game up. They want to have a lot of turnovers and so on because that's their defense. They switch it up because then that can allow them to get out and run. And by dirty, that's what he meant by that.
Yeah.
As the shot is missed on the three, rebounded by Bree Jones for Grayson County. Jones pulls up from 18 in transition. Long two, touched every part of the rim. Smith got the rebound. Her putback is missed. Saved in on the rebound by Meserve, and now Smith is going to pick up a bad luck foul. And it is going to be... It's called on Hannah Smith. At first, they were going to call it on Addie Early, and I was very confused. I was like, I didn't see Addie come into the game there, Stephen. Jones gets her hand on the transition pass, and it goes in the hands of Bratcher. Bratcher feeds it to the post to Torrance, who does a good job to go out and grab it, and then it rolls out of bounds off of Trinity. I mean, Lucy Torrance went up into double coverage there and was able to...
Really nice hands to be able to corral that one, and then the defense kind of...
she was looking like Jamar Chase going up there and grabbing.
Oh, here we go.
Left side to Bratcher. In the corner to Jones. Pass deflected. Corner now to Smith. Back off right side to Bowman. 8-0, Grayson County leads Whitesville Trinity.
I like the patience right here after the initial go and working for a good shot.
Inside to Smith, who just kind of snuck her way down the lane, and she was wide open on the right block to put it in. Grayson leads 10-0.
Yeah, I really like that possession for the Lady Cougars.
The passing has been crisp, which I think is something you might think would be an issue. Foul on the rebound going to be called on 15 blue, which will go on Evelyn Roby, her first, and the team's third. There is a timeout on the floor taken by Emily Hernandez and the Lady Raiders. It's 10-0 with 4:29 left in the first quarter. Steven, you mentioned football. I'll put you on the spot right now. You got the Seahawks or you got the Patriots?
I'll be the first one to admit I haven't watched a ton of pro football this year, but what I've watched over the last few weeks is the Seahawks look really, really good to me. I've got my sister and her daughter who are here with me tonight. Her husband's family is up from around Boston, big Patriot fans, but I'm going to have to go with the Seahawks tonight. I
agree. I got to pick the Seahawks as well.
And I think Shotgun Lambert is a Seahawks fan.
Then I'm picking the Patriots. I do think you're right on this because I think we've had an argument based on that.
Yeah.
Because I think I had to remind him that the last time the Bengals and the Seahawks played, it was the Bengals that won.
A couple subs here. Kenley Kuiper as well as Jordan Perkins have checked in at that timeout, replacing Ellie Bratcher and Lucy Torrance.
10-0 Grayson leads. 4:27 remaining in the first quarter out of the timeout by Emily Hernandez. And now a pass is taken away by Hatfield, and then she double dribbles. She double clutched as she crossed the half-court line. Don't think she had the greatest handle on it and kind of panicked when she crossed the half-court line.
Got a break right there because Hannah, when the ball's coming toward her, you got to go get it. And Hatfield did a good job of stepping in on that one.
It was a slower pass, too. It was kind of the double whammy of not a great pass and not a great effort going to grab it.
There's a foul with no call.
Right side to Kuiper, in the corner to Perkins. Perkins loops it up top now to Jones. Jones drives, left side, Bowman, three off the mark. Not there. Rebound into the hands of Hatfield, who gives an outlet pass up to the near side of the floor to Sadie Morris. Into the corner to Presley Meserve, and is fouled by Kuiper. I think Kuiper fouled first, but Steven, you made the comment that it potentially could have been an offensive foul. I think the defensive foul happened first.
Yeah, she extended her arm a little bit there, but yeah, you're probably right. You got her on the first move.
Presley Meserve spins in the lane. Fadeaway jumper way off to the left. It looked good. It was just off to the left, and Kenley Kuiper got the rebound for Grayson County. Kuiper very quick with the ball, gives it back to transition. Off to the right side to Jones. Three, no good. Rebound Smith, put back, too strong on the interior. And the ball finds Evelyn Roby on the floor for the Lady Raiders. 10-0, Grayson still leads the game, and a walk is going to be called on the right side on Evelyn Roby. And immediately Rylan Meserve checks back into the game, and Ella Morris comes back in for Whitesville Trinity.
Kind of a weird, I don't remember Rylan Meserve going out very much when we were down in Whitesville a few weeks ago, so I don't know if Coach Hernandez maybe just wanted to say something to her. Yeah.
Up top, Bowman. Left side, Jones into Smith. Aggressive pass out to Kuiper. Kuiper drives, loose ball taken away, rolling around, Bowman, and it's going to be a jump ball. Arrow will head towards the Lady Raiders. Tell you, the Lady Raiders are getting into passing lanes.
Yeah, I think that might be a little bit of the rust that you're seeing with the Lady Cougars, having that time off, not practicing for a week, and then going up against yourselves. I know I heard that they had some good practices, but nothing like being in a game to get that rust off.
100%. Hatfield on the left wing. Bounce pass right side to Presley Meserve. Back in, rolling through. Goes through the legs of Bowman and just didn't touch her. Peyton looked all the way through, and she goes, oh, well, I guess that works too.
Yeah,
Grayson Bull.
Right through the wickets right there on Peyton, and I don't think it did touch her. And referees right on top of it.
I do want to make sure we do give a quick shout out to Coach True, too. He was in our pregame interview. He didn't see his shirt, but he's got a Coach True shirt on. Up top to Jones. Jones crosses left side. Jordan Perkins, three. Got it!
Let's go.
Big one for Jordan Perkins. And the Lady Cougars lead 10-0 with 2:35 left in the first quarter.
Good
job.
Sorry,
13-0.
Good job by Bree right there, penetrating and then getting that kick to an open shooter.
In the corner, Sadie Morris. Up top to Presley Meserve. Lost her dribble, gained it back to Rylan Meserve. Rylan, nice bounce pass to Morris. Baseline jumper good, and the Lady Raiders are on the board. It's a good pass to Morris as she was cutting down that baseline. Another deflected pass. Rylan Meserve using her length to her advantage. Jones pulls up from the baseline. Jumper missed. Rebound tapped out into the hands of Bowman.
Ooh.
Bowman back out.
Get in
Perkins, left side three. Back iron not there. Touches every person's hands. And finally, Rylan Meserve gets it. She's off and running. Rylan Meserve is then fouled by Bowman. reach-in foul whistled on Peyton, her first and the team's third.
Yeah, reached all the way across their body right there, and refs are going to call that probably every time, Sam.
13-2, Grayson leads, 1:46 left in the first quarter.
But you know the way that the Lady Raiders are capable of shooting it from outside, you really don't feel comfortable with a lead like this at this point of the game.
Rylan Meserve tried to get it in the lane, rolls it back off right side now to Morris. Left side to Presley Meserve. Presley picks the ball up into Hatfield. Hatfield blocked by Smith on the inside, and then they throw it away. Back out, 3, Meserve. Back iron, not there. Rebound out of bounds off of Whitesville Trinity, and it'll head towards the Lady Cougars. 13-2, Grayson leads, 1:18 left in the first quarter, as Bratcher and Torrance will re-enter. Bowman and Smith going to get a breather.
Yeah, lots of long rebounds on those threes and kind of bouncing around right now. You got to make sure you're in good position to go get that one.
13-2, Grayson County has the advantage. Pass kicked out of bounds by Rylan Meserve. Called her name a lot on the defensive side.
A lot of deflections right now for Rylan. She's a nice player. Again, just an 8th grader, and was really impressive last year, and look for her to have a nice career.
Yeah, she's going to be a problem.
Yep.
She already is turning into a problem. On the right side does Kuiper, into the corner to Perkins. Up top to Jones. Little head fake. Gets the defender in the air. In the corner to Bratcher. Up top, Perkins. Perkins lets the defender go by. Bounce pass left side now to Bratcher. Feeds it into Jones. Jones feeds it into the interior. Torrance, the basket doesn't fall. And now I think Torrance is, well, actually, they're going to call it on the, no, it is on Grayson County's Torrance. I thought that's who the foul was going to be on. That'll be her first and the team's 4th. And it's 13-2 with 47 seconds and counting left in the first quarter.
Really good big defensive possession right now by the Lady Cougars. You don't want them to make a little run here at the end of this quarter and keep the momentum going in the way of the home Whites right now.
Sadie Morris, 3 off the left wing. Back iron, pops off to the right. Offensive rebound by Ella Morris. Out to Presley Meserve, 3, no good. Long rebound chased down by Jones with 25 seconds left in the first quarter. She picks the dribble up and flips it to Bratcher, who gives it right back to Jones, who breaks it across the near side. Jones, bounce pass to Kuiper. Kuiper curls it around, and a double dribble is going to be called.
I didn't see the double dribble. I was watching over in the other corner. Jordan Perkins is wide open in the far corner, but our friends in stripes tonight, he was right on top of it.
10 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Rylan Meserve pulls up from 10 on the right side. Nothing but net. Grayson County trying to get something off with 2 seconds. Jones from just inside half court at the buzzer. It's good!
Let's go.
Bree Jones puts in a potential nominee for the Buck Meredith for Sheriff play of the game, and we might already have to give it out. It's a near half-court shot for Jones. Grayson leads 16-4 at the end of the first quarter of play. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
In small towns, we share everything. Our joys, our struggles, our celebrations. Today, Grayson County shares something special. The hospital where we were born, where we bring our families, where our neighbors care for us, is one of America's top 100 rural hospitals. This is our achievement. This is our hospital. This is home. Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center. Top 100 care, hometown heart.
Midway Pharmacy is your trusted local partner in health and wellness, offering free delivery so you never have to worry about picking up your medications. The friendly staff knows you by name and is always ready to assist you. Living and raising our families in the same community, they understand your needs. With a wide range of services and personalized care, Midway Pharmacy is here to make your life easier and healthier. Visit or call any countywide location today of Midway Pharmacy.
How about Bree Jones putting in the nominee for our Buck Meredith for Sheriff play of the game
I hope we can see it on camera, because I don't think anybody in the gym was as surprised as Bree was when that one went in.
16-4, Grayson leads as we start the quarter of play. Perkins, 3 in the corner, back iron, can't get it to drop in. Picked up by Whitesville Trinity on the floor. And it is Presley Meserve up the near side. Presley gets a screen from Hatfield. Meserve weaving through and is fouled by Torrance. That'll be her second.
Yeah, she kind of drew the contact right there. I like the on-ball defense, but we've broken down a few times and let them get past us, so we got to do a little bit better job on the inside.
Presley Meserve, 56.9% this season from the stripe. And first free throw drops in for the sophomore. As a team, Lady Raiders 57.8% from the stripe.
I think we talked about that when we were down there, Sam, but they shot the ball pretty well from free throw, from the line, I think, in that first game.
Second free throw missed. Bratcher had the rebound for Grayson County, and Bratcher loops the pass off to Bowman on the right side.
Good job. Peyton getting a little lane or a short quarter runner right there and knocked it in. Good job by Peyton.
Bowman's got 5 points. After the floating jump shot goes in, 18-5. Grayson leads. About 7:10 remaining in the first half.
Good defense on ball by Kinley Kuiper right there on Meserve.
Starks in the corner. She's back in the game with those 2 fouls that she picked up early. Hatfield 3 off the right side. It's short. Rebound Smith for Grayson County. Hatfield only her 8th 3 she's attempted this season. Not necessarily what she's known for. Kinley Kuiper's pass on the inside is deflected out of bounds by the Lady Raiders. Going to stay here.
Yeah, again, that was a good idea, but the defense had sunk down enough to be able to get it right there. And tough angle for
Bowman into Smith. Smith's jumper goes in. The play works, and Hannah's got 4 points.
Yeah, I think everybody in the region knows that one right now, but the size just kind of overwhelmed right there.
Ryland Meserve gets a screen from Hatfield and passes over to the corner to Morris, and it goes out of bounds. 20-5.
What you saw again right there, Sam, was Kinley Kuiper had really good ball pressure on Meserve and made it tough to make that pass right there, and she threw it out of bounds.
We don't, for our third region media poll, do a defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
If there's a walk crossing the half-court line, just because I think for us media members who don't really see all of the teams, we might see them just once, it's really tough for us to judge that. But if we did, Kinley Kuiper in a couple of years would be a major candidate for that award, I think.
Really good on-ball defense.
And very athletic, and she's only going to get stronger and
fast.
Very fast. More intuitive, too, in playing just as she plays more basketball. 3 by Ryland. Meserve is good off the left side. She's got a nice stroke.
Yeah, she does a lot of things well. And, again, her just being an 8th grader, picking up the
taken away by Hatfield. Another pass red. Ryland Meserve drives in, fouled by Bowman. And that's definitely a foul on Peyton as she came down.
Yep.
If she'd have stayed straight up, it wouldn't have been a foul.
Yeah, you could tell that Trinity there was really picking up the ball pressure with Bree Jones out, and that's something else the rest of the girls have really got to work on, through the rest of this year and this summer, is working on ball handling because, Bree can't do it all by herself.
You saw that against Edmondson.
Absolutely.
If they had one more player who could, Grayson probably wins that game, and heck, you could maybe even say they'd have won the game by 5 or 10 points. Offensive rebound after the miss. Bratcher blocks it, though, on the inside. 1 of 2 from the line. 3 in the corner by Starks is way short. Rebounded by Morris, giving it back out now to Starks. Up top to Ryland Meserve. Steps into the 3.
Yeah.
It's good. And Brian Jones wants a timeout as the Lady Raiders come out with a spark in the second quarters. It's 20-12. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Leitchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Jim writes, "I'm so glad I came to Future Designs for my new roof. The staff was so helpful and knowledgeable, and they made sure I got the right materials for my needs. Thanks, Jim." Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Building on experience.
Back here to Grayson County High School. Stephen, we make the comment sometimes that we could sell tickets for the off-air conversations. That was probably one that we're glad that's not on air.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't hear that one.
We're just going to leave it up to you to try and figure out what it is. Kenley Jones is into the game for Grayson County, and Smith was able to save it. Crosses over to the far side to Perkins, and another steal by Ryland Meserve. Meserve looping a pass off to Starks. Starks runs it down. Kinley Jones is there, gets it off to the right side to Morris, and the jumper in the lane is good by Ella Morrison. Just like that, it's a 2-possession game now.
Yeah, you don't want to give these girls a chance as well as they shoot it from outside. Oh.
Jones up top, Bree Jones. Bounce pass back to Smith. Over in the corner to Perkins. Off to Kinley Jones. Up top to Bree Jones. Bree drives, stripped, and it is going to be out of bounds off of Grayson County. I think Hannah might have touched it going for it there. And it's going to head back towards the Lady Raiders. Grayson led this game 16-4 at the end of the first quarter. And the Lady Raiders are on a run.
Yeah, some of that, again, don't want to beat a dead horse, but a little bit of rust.
Ryland Meserve feeling it. 3 off the right side is good. Meserve has 10 points in this quarter. She's got 12 for the game, and it is now a 3-point game at 20-17. Ellie Bratcher on the right side. Handoff pass to Kinley Jones. Into Ellie Bratcher, takes one dribble, feeds it into Smith. Smith down the lane, can't get the shot to drop in. Long rebound chased down by Jones. No! Lost and somehow finds the hands of Morris. Off to Ryland Meserve, and if you're Ryland, you got to pull up. You're feeling it right now. With Starks in the lane, her pull-up jumper is missed. Bratcher takes the rebound away from Hannah Smith.
Yeah, something I saw right there, Sam, that I do not like at all. Hannah turned around and was mouthing to the ref and allowed the Trinity to come in and get the rebound. She's got to do
Kinley
better
Jones
than that.
trapped in the backcourt, and it's a jump ball, and the ball will head back towards Whitesville Trinity. 4:14 left in the first half. Grayson County was dominating this game in the first quarter, and now the Lady Raiders are dominating this game in the second quarter.
Yeah, got to get a stop right here and then go down and get a good bucket to pull this lead back out. But credit to the Lady Raiders.
This is one of these where you feel like just an and one or something can stop the bleeding.
Yeah,
or a steal.
Yeah, and making sure you know where Ryland Meserve is the whole time. Good on-ball defense right there by Bree Jones.
And 5 seconds is called.
Yeah.
As Bree Jones was all over Olivia Starks, who needed to get the ball away, and Jones wasn't letting her breathe.
One of the better defensive positions we've seen out of Bree this year.
Jones
through, no
falls
foul.
down, picked up by Kenley Kuiper, who then walks with it on the half-court line.
Yeah, I know Coach Jones was wanting to foul on Bree and probably should have been called.
3:51 left in the first half, 20-17. Been an offensive slobber knocker for Grayson in this quarter. Behind the back for Meserve, pulls up, blocked by Smith, but they're going to call a foul on.
I don't think.
It is on Hannah Smith, and that's a tough call.
Yeah, and she's still working the ref over that foul on the other end. She's got to shake that off.
Couple coming for Ryland Meserve, who's had the hot hand in this quarter, and she continues it at the free throw line, making one. Grayson County foul trouble now is a story. 2 for Bowman, 2 for Torrance, 2 for Smith. And misses this free throw. Smith gets the rebound for Grayson County. It's 20-18. Grayson now leads only by 2. Ellie Bratcher had Perkins cutting down the lane and missed her. Crossing it and thrown away. I guess that was the right decision, just not on the same page. And Peyton Bowman going to come back in the game with 2 fouls, and I don't think you have any choice now.
Yeah, just Peyton played well, picked up those 2 quick fouls, but you're going to have to get your starters back on the floor here.
3:27 left in the first half. It's 20-18. Grayson County has the 2-point advantage. They haven't scored in a while.
There we go.
And the pass is thrown out of bounds by the Lady Raiders. I mean, Grayson, they scored, Peyton Bowman and Hannah Smith had 2 early buckets in this quarter. They've probably gone, Steve, 3 minutes without a basket?
Yeah, we've done a good job of beating the press initially, but then we'll give them time to catch up.
And they have another bad pass for Grayson County. That's been the thing. The pass for 3 quarters court has been great. It's the pass, the quarter court, which are supposed to probably be the easier ones, they've just been bad.
Yeah, you've got 4 or 5 possessions there where you haven't even got a shot up.
And not even come close to a shot.
Not even getting a look.
And some of them, too, is, the Lady Raiders have made some good defensive plays early. They're not doing much on this, where as far as knocking a ball away or something.
Right.
3 by Meserve off the right side's no good, and rebounded by Bowman for Grayson County. Coming down near side to Jones. Jones weaving through to the hole. Jones is fouled. Flip shot, no good. And the foul is going to be called on Ryland Meserve. That'll be just her first and the team's first. They are going to keep it on the floor, though, which probably is the good call. Continuation, not a thing in high school basketball.
Yeah, I agree.
Left side to Smith. In the corner to Jones. Back now to Smith. Bree only has those 3 points, which was the half-court shot that beat the buzzer. Into Hannah Smith off the right side, no good. Gets her own miss, put back good, and she'll go to the line.
Yeah, really wanted her to hit the first one. Maybe she's just trying to pad her stats to get the rebound and put back. But like you were saying, sometimes an and one can really spark you, and hopefully we'll get that right here. First,
the official, James Richardson, talking with Hannah right now. Knowing James, too, he's somebody that he'll talk to anybody. So it very well could have been, hey, what's your favorite Super Bowl appetizer, you know?
Yeah.
And Hannah converts on the and one. 23-18, Grayson County leads by 5 now. 2:22 left in the first half.
Yeah, here this last 2:20, you don't want it to get any closer, Sam.
Yeah, you'd love a little 4-0 run.
Yep.
Deep three by Ryland Meserve. It's off to the right. She is human. That was a heat check. Didn't end up paying off. Long rebound by Jones. Drives in. Probably fouled by Meserve. It doesn't matter. The shot's good anyways by Bree Jones. Brian Jones asking why that was. Probably should have been a foul, Steve. Just between me and you.
Yeah.
She didn't have the greatest positioning and kind of was guarding sideways, which is what Jones is saying. And we're going to have a
moving screen right there.
Illegal
on Hatfield.
Screen called on Hatfield. That'll be her first.
Again, don't want to complain, but call it like we see it. I think Hatfield kind of turned because Perkins maybe ran into her. I don't necessarily think she was moving, but referee saw it differently.
Something tells me the conversation right now between Brian Jones and the official James Richardson is not about Super Bowl appetizers.
I would agree.
Left side to Jones, in the corner to Bratcher. 1:44 remaining here in this first half. 25-18. Grayson has the lead. Inside pass, too tall for Smith. She tried to volleyball it into the corner to Perkins, but it's taken away by Starks. Starks loops the pass off into the corner to Presley Meserve. Step back corner three. Nothing but net.
Yeah, they're really shooting it well from outside here in the second quarter.
4 threes in the quarter.
Definitely something you'll have to make an adjustment for at halftime.
Up top to Smith. 4-point advantage. Right side open three by Bowman. In and out. Off the hand of the rebound of Perkins into the hands of Ryland Meserve. Ryland in on Jones. Hard screen up top.
Screen.
Three. I don't know if it was a shot or a pass. Regardless, it's taken away by Bratcher.
Yeah, I think it was a pass right there.
I think it was a jump pass.
Good kick.
Crossing. Bowman driving in. Her floater is no good. Rebound. Smith able to run it down.
Job.
Up top to Perkins, who passes up the open three and gives it into the corner to Jones. No good, and a foul on the rebound is going to be called on Ryland Meserve, I believe.
Yeah, I think Hannah had position on her right there, and Ryland was just pushing her to get her out of the way.
See, that's where Hannah needs to learn that her size is a massive advantage, because it's the opposite of the Chase Bonnock effect on the boys' side, where Chase is just so annoying because he's smaller, he gets up underneath you, whereas Hannah can tower over, and that'll tick him off just the same way.
Yep, that's right.
And you can get some of those frustration fouls.
Good kick.
Left side, Perkins not going to pass up this three. Kind of curved, missed the shot.
Out of bounds,
and out of bounds on the rebound for Presley Meserve.
And that's just a hard, aggressive going at the ball by Bree right there that called Meserve. Caught her out of bounds right there. There you go.
Bratcher misses the shot. Rebound tapped off into the hands of Starks. Starks up the near side of the floor, driving in off the right side, way too strong. Smith has the rebound. No. And
going to call a foul on Hannah, I think. Yeah, man,
that's
a tough one.
That is a tough call. And that's one of those, Stephen, as you like to say, that's Hannah's third. That is the foul for
her being tall.
You got called for at least one of those probably when you played.
No, I'm surprised I haven't been called for one tonight.
Starks, 15 seconds left, and there is a turnover headed back towards Grayson County's way. 15.9, I think he got a hold for the final shot.
Yeah, and you look at the Lady Raiders. I mean, they've made a lot of unforced errors themselves, but they've been able to shoot themselves back into the game. You think if they hadn't had as many turnovers as they have, they'd be right in on this one for sure.
4-point advantage for Grayson. 9 seconds, ball's knocked out of bounds by Perkins. Headed towards both officials, agreed. We didn't have a great angle on it from the bench was kind of blocking us. 8.9 on the clock. You got to get a stop here. Presley Meserve comes up the near side. Good defense by Jones to slow her down. Presley Meserve curls it around with 2 seconds on the left side. Bobbled it into the corner. No shot getting off. Good job by Grayson County defense to end the quarter. But Whitesville Trinity fights back to make it a 4-point game at the half. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Hi, I'm Bob with Hometown Hangout Sports Pub and Grill. You might have noticed we don't have fancy decor or celebrity chefs. It's true, we've ignored the trend of upscale dining and extravagant renovations. That gets pretty expensive, And in the end, it's the customer who pays for those upgrades. Not at Hometown Hangout. Our guests come to us for one thing, to have a great time. Whether you're with the family, the whole team, or just friends, you'll love our fun atmosphere, exciting games, and great food. Hometown Hangout on West White Oak. See you after the game.
When you give blood, you give life. And when you give life, you change lives. Make a life-saving impact by donating blood with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, your hometown partner. As the sole supplier of blood products needed in Grayson County, your donation ensures a stable and adequate blood supply for you, your family, friends, and your neighbors. You are the hero when you give. Feel the power of community and compassion in every drop. Give life and change lives with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center. Life is on the line.
5. Stephen, you talked in the open about how the game in Whitesville 3 weeks ago, first quarter was relatively close. In the second quarter, the Lady Cougars played one of their better quarters of the entire season. Today, well, not the case. The second quarter was one of the worst quarters that Grayson's played maybe since Breck.
Yeah, we don't track turnovers, but I think that's kind of the story there where
it's double-digit turnovers at the half, I would say.
Yeah, I would say you're right. And we did okay with the pressure initially, but I think you made a really good point. It was that second and third pass that really got us in trouble. We were making the right call going toward the basket, just not making the right pass.
And I think sometimes there were some panic passes that didn't need to be panic passes.
Yeah, Jordy had that one down here where I think she was looking to skip it and kind of thought better of it and didn't, and then when she made her turn, she stepped out of bounds. And little things like that will make a difference when you're in a 4-point game.
Because if you're going to do something, be confident in yourself
sure.
in making that play happen. Grayson leads by 4 at the half, 25-21. Coming up, we'll run down some scores from around the region and the scoring from this game. Grayson County up 4 at the half. Halftime show continues after this. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Measles cases are on the rise, but there's good news. The MMR vaccine is the safest way to protect yourself and your community from measles, mumps, and rubella. Measles isn't just a rash. It can lead to serious health issues like pneumonia and brain swelling, even in healthy kids. That's why doctors recommend 2 MMR doses for lifelong protection. And cost shouldn't be a barrier. Many vaccines are free, even without insurance. Call 855-598-2246 to find a provider near you. This message is paid for by Kentucky Voices for Health, the Kentucky Broadcasters Association, and this station.
Paying for your student's college can feel overwhelming. Scholarships and grants help, but they might not cover everything. That's where the Kentucky Advantage Parent Loan comes in. With competitive low interest rates and no application, late, or other fees, the Kentucky Advantage Parent Loan offers a smooth and affordable solution. Owned and managed by a state-based nonprofit lender, we're committed to helping families like yours. Apply today and take the next step in supporting their dreams. Visit KentuckyAdvantageLoan.com or call 800-988-6333 to learn more.
Sophia A., absent, because transportation was absent.
Maria J., absent, because child care for siblings was absent.
Julio M., absent, because housing was absent.
Cole W.
Darren L.
Olivia H.,
absent.
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 When communities and schools is present, 99% of our students are present and ready to learn.
Love the hustle, Cliff.
Who are you?
Your lungs.
We're quite proud of you.
Even though you quit smoking years ago, you may be at risk for lung cancer.
Okay. Well, with the routine screening, you can detect it early when it's more curable.
Sounds good, guys. Can I get a little space here?
Biologically, no.
Okay.
Listen to your lungs. Get a routine screening that could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Mix K105.
Welcome back here to the halftime show where Grayson County leads 25-21 at the half. See if we can't run down a score or two from around the region. As, Stephen, I hadn't pulled it up yet, so I'm slacking over here. My internet is going to be gumming through. Girls has at the half. It is Allen County 79-24 leading Glasgow. Edmondson leads Butler County at the half. 32-12
wow.
is the score. That game happening down in Brownsville. LaRue all over Caverna and girls 49-19. That's an interesting boys game that I'm very interested in the score of that one. Greenwood and girls leads Warren Central 31-16 at the half. And that appears to be some of the scores that I at least see here quickly going through from around the region. Of course, earlier this week as well, the KHSA Sweet 16 draws came out. The third region in girls basketball drew the 14th,
yeah.
which is Eastern Kentucky, one of the Eastern Kentucky ones, and the boys drew the 5th region, which is your LaRue's, your Cavernas, your E-Town schools, and so on, Adair. So, listen, maybe some opportunities there. And, Stephen, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't mind spending a couple weeks in Lexington.
No, that would be nice. I was talking to or texting with one of Hannah's travel teammates who plays at Breathitt County, who's in the 14th region. He said he thought they, along with is it Letner or Letcher County and Hazard. He picked Hazard to probably be the favorite in that region, followed up by Breathitt County at number 2. So, it'll be interesting.
If you want in on it this year, I don't know that we've ever talked about this publicly. Myself, Ken Howlett, our news director, and Zach Newton, who used to work with us, we do an internal where we pick all of the region winners before the district tournament.
Okay.
And then when we get into the Sweet 16, we go through and do a bracket for that as well. And I will say that two-time champ back-to-back years. So,
wow.
It hurt me because there was a moment 2 years ago where I needed Cooper to lose for me to win, and it was a shot in the dark.
Broke your heart.
25-21, Grayson leads, running on the scoring from the first half of play. After this is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Smith Overhead Door isn't just about opening and closing. We're about safety, security, and style for your home or business. As a future designs company, we're lifting expectations across Grayson and surrounding counties with top brands like CHI and Chamberlain.
Hey there, I'm Kevin Brooks with Smith Overhead Door. Whether it's a sturdy LiftMaster for your garage or a sleek Clopay door for your shop, we install and service with a commitment to reliability. Smith Overhead Door, we're opening up possibilities.
Secure your entrance at sohd.info.
Food isn't just fuel to live, it's fuel to grow. My family relied on public assistance to help provide meals for us. These meals fueled my involvement in theater and the arts as a child, which fostered my love for acting. The Feeding America network of food banks helps millions of people put food on the table. When people are fed, futures are nourished. Join the movement to end hunger, and together we can open endless possibilities for people to thrive. Visit feedingamerica.org/actnow.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
In every Kentucky community, families are working hard, but struggling to access what should be basic essentials, housing and childcare. Not luxuries, not extras, essentials. The Kentucky Chamber is focused on improving access to housing and childcare at all ages and stages because Kentucky's families and businesses depend on it. When Kentuckians speak up, legislators listen. Go to OpportunityStartsHere.com and add your name because a stronger Kentucky starts with housing and childcare. OpportunityStartsHere.com.
Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
25-21, Grayson leads the half. The scoring for the first half of play, Ryland Meserve with 13 to lead the Lady Raiders, 4 each for Presley Meserve and Ella Morris. For Grayson County, 5 for Bree Jones, 5 for Peyton Bowman, 7 for Hannah Smith, 3 each for Jordan Perkins and Lucy Torrance, 2 for Ellie Bratcher. The second half comes up next with the Lady Cougars up by 4. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Did you hear?
Todd's in the hospital.
Who's Todd? He got a collapsed lung from vaping. He thought it was cool.
Not cool.
Promise you won't vape, Emma. It can lead to a lifelong addiction, and we can't be friends if your lungs collapse.
Bogus.
Wacky sitcom teens aren't the best people to talk to your kid about vaping.
Hey, you got a minute?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
Love the hustle, Cliff. Who are you?
Your lungs.
We're quite proud of you.
Even though you quit smoking years ago, you may be at risk for lung cancer.
Okay. Well, with the routine screening, you can detect it early when it's more curable.
Sounds good, guys. Can I get a little space here?
Biologically, no.
Okay.
Listen to your lungs. Get a routine screening that could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Lady Cougars up 4 as we start the second half. Steven, what's the key here in the second half?
Taking care of the ball, period. I think, we talked about Lady Raiders had several turnovers. We had probably as many or more than they did. So I'm going to say taking care of the ball is going to be the main thing here.
I think in the first quarter, they were the ones making the turnovers, and in the second quarter, it's Grayson making the turnovers. And that was the difference in both of these quarters. Grayson up 4, they have the ball. It is Jordan Perkins starting instead of Hannah Smith in this half, as Hannah had those 3 fouls, probably what you usually expect, and a ball's knocked out of bounds on the inside. Torrance probably waited too long to go up for the shot.
Yeah, she could have went right up right there and probably got an easy lay-in.
7:49 remaining in the third quarter. Grayson leads by 4. To Perkins, left elbow shot, good. Jordan Perkins, high arcing shot is put in. She's got 5 points.
It may be her first mid-range jumper of her career.
It's one of.
And again, coming back out with that good on-ball pressure right there by Jordan Perkins. Good
nice pass inside, knocked out of bounds by Jones. I think Meserve passes well.
Yeah. Good backdoor cut right there. And she saw it and laid it right down in front of her.
27-21, Grayson leads. They pass into Hatfield, gets it out to Starks. Starks tried to get back into Hatfield and does successfully do it. I thought Torrance was going to get a hand on it. Morris 3 rattles in, another 3 put in for the Lady Raiders. They have now hit 5 threes in this game. They average making 5.8 per game.
Yeah, they're living and dying by that 3 right now. And
Torrance knocked away and taken away. Lady Raiders have numbers. Morris crossing it to Meserve, out to Presley Meserve, 3, good! Another one put in. Coach Lee's delivering us popcorn, but the Lady Raiders are delivering 3s. Tie game now, 27-all. Perkins 3 for the lead. Not there, rebounded by Torrance. Out to the left wing to Bratcher. Up top to Jones. Jones pass deflected into the corner to Perkins. Perkins recovers, feeds it inside to Torrance. Torrance shot no good.
Fading away a little bit right there. You'd like to see Lucy going up stronger, but was able to draw the foul. So do we apologize now for the crunching that people are going to hear on the mic here?
Thanks to Coach Lee as Torrance misses her first free throw for bringing us some popcorn.
I assume at the end of the year we'll probably get an invoice from Coach Lee for all the popcorn that he's brought to us.
The $4 he's had to spend.
Yeah.
Torrance misses both free throws. Rebounded by Hatfield. And this is just the last 8 minutes of game action for Grayson County have just not been good.
Absolutely not.
And Raiders are playing well. Hatfield rolls a pass off to Morris on the inside. Somehow the ball finds her. Starks loses it into the corner to Presley Meserve. Deep right side 3, in and out. It looked really good. Jones able to get the loose board for Grayson County. Jones up the far side of the floor, loses it, and it's taken away. Run out coming, and the Lady Raiders have the lead. Presley Meserve lays it in. Grayson led 16-4 after 1, and Whitesville Trinity now leads 29-27. Pass in the corner, nearly taken away. Bratcher rolls it over the far side to Perkins. Off to the left wing, Jones, 3 to answer, rattles out. Rebounded by Bratcher, falls down, was able to flip it off to Bowman, who then goes up and down.
Yeah, that was a tough break for Peyton right there. She realized a little bit too quick that the girl was going to get on her and definitely traveled.
Grayson trails by 2. This is one of these fine lines of when do you take a timeout if you're Grayson County, of trying to let your team figure out some of these problems, but you'd also want the problems to become more. Instead, Emily Hernandez takes a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him as it's 29-27, 5:30 left in the third quarter. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Sophia A., absent, because transportation was absent.
Maria J., absent, because child care for siblings was absent.
Julio M., absent, because housing was absent.
Cole W.
Darren L.
Olivia H.
Absent.
Absent.
Absent. Absent.
When communities and schools is present, 99% of our students are present and ready to learn.
9-27, Whitesville Trinity leads Grayson County with 5.5 remaining in the third quarter. Not going well for this Lady Cougar team. Emily Hernandez takes that 30-second timeout. Kind of an interesting call by her.
Yeah, they're kind of got us on the ropes right now. You'd think she'd want to continue to push it.
She clearly saw something she didn't like and wanted to put a stop to it, and her idea probably was, let's stop it and instead get a backdoor cut and a layup by Ryland Meserve, who now has 15 points in the game. Lady Raiders lead by 4. Bratcher in the corner. Off left side to Bowman. Bowman drives, floater with a left hand, rolls in for Peyton Bowman. It touched every part of the rim before dropping through. Peyton's got 7. Ryland Meserve gets a screen from Hatfield. Ryland Meserve pulls up a 3 on the left side, not there. Rebounded by Jones, and she saves it into the hands of Torrance, who gives it right back to Bree. Bree going coast to coast, weaving through. Euro in the lane, down the right side, not there. Rebound on the floor. Torrance has it. Jump ball arrow to the Lady Raiders.
Just one of those times, Sam, where it seems like everything's kind of bouncing in favor of Whitesville right now. Lady Cougars really got to dig in on this next couple of possessions.
Ryland Meserve into the middle to Hatfield. Hatfield outlet to Starks. Starks spins all the way around and now feeds it onto the interior to Morris. Off to Starks, right side. Starks, about half her shots come from 3. She's not afraid to let it fly into Hatfield. Hatfield bounce pass taken away by Bratcher on the inside. Up to Jones, who then is fouled by Ryland Meserve. She didn't agree with it, but it is a foul. That'll be her 3rd.
Yeah, that's no question a foul right there, but.
And probably a good substitution here from Emily Hernandez as Sadie Morris coming in, Ryland Meserve out, probably to give her 15 or 20 seconds because she was not happy after that foul, but she's also played really well on the offensive and the defensive side.
Yeah, I don't know that they can afford to not have her on the floor right now, Sam.
Right side to Bowman. Bounce past the free throw line to
There
Torrance. Torrance takes it downhill, drive, it doesn't drop in. Offensive rebound, rolling up top now to Bowman.
Perkins is wide open on the far side if we could get it to her.
Bowman drives in, throws up an off-balance shot. It's no good, but she's fouled. Called on Ella Morris, her second, team's second.
Just really
team's third,
really out of sorts right now offensively, Sam.
You know, Grayson, and you mentioned it, you don't want to make excuses, 76.3%. Because, as my old band director said, the world revolves around results, not excuses. You look like a team that hasn't played a game in 2 weeks, but you can't use that as an excuse because there are a lot of teams that haven't played a game in 2 weeks. And
that's exactly right. The storm was widespread enough where I don't know if there's any games played outside of Owensboro that first week. Good job.
Free throw missed. Torrance got the offensive rebound and gave it to a cutting Bree Jones, who puts it in down the right side. And Grayson County's back on top. Another steal. Jones is fouled down the right side. She'll have free throws coming.
Yeah, good exchange right there by the Lady Cougars, doing a good job working hard.
Sophia Miller called for the foul. It'll put Bree Jones to shoot 2. Jones this year at about 82%, ranks 32nd in the state in that percentage, and rattles the first one home. As a team, Grayson 8th in the state in free throw percentage and 2nd in the region. Davis County number 1 in the state in free throw percentage. Jones trying to give the Lady Cougars a 3-point advantage. And she can't. Misses the second free throw. Free throw's not been good tonight for Grayson. Into Hatfield. Hatfield loses it. It's taken away by Jones, who then has it dribbled off of Jones's foot is the call. And it'll head back towards Whitesville Trinity. I think Bree thought it was off of the Lady Raiders.
Yeah.
I didn't have a great angle on it.
No, couldn't really tell from where it was at on the floor.
And we had the trail official who looked towards backside to James Richardson, the official, and said, hey, what was it? Now the Lady Raiders throw it away, and the ball's going to find Grayson anyways.
What's that saying we hear sometimes, Sam?
Well, I don't think it was necessarily that decision because I don't know that it was necessarily the wrong call. (33-31). Ryland Meserve coming off the bench now. I don't think Emily Hernandez has any decision but to bring her back in with those 3 fouls. Bowman 3, not there. Torrance rebound, put back, good on the inside.
Lucy Torrance really working the boards right now, getting that layup back in right there. That was big.
Emily Hernandez taking a full timeout now as Grayson leads 35-31. Looking ahead, I want to mention, for one, Stephen, I know you probably can't sleep tonight, just based on the pure, unadulterated excitement you have for what you get to experience tomorrow, right?
Well, yes. I thought you were going to talk about the Olympics, but you're talking about the world-famous Sports Center.
The Olympics can't hold a candle to the world-famous Owensboro Sports Center. What are you saying? The Lady Cougars will play. Now, originally that game was scheduled for 6:15. That game will now be at 3 o'clock. And since you shall not stream at the world-famous Owensboro Sports Center, we will instead be with the Cougar boys as they will be at Lyon County tomorrow at 5 o'clock. So you get 2 Lady Cougar games, and I guess if you can drive really fast, you could maybe be at both games. Probably not.
Yeah, no, I don't think you'd be able to or not because Lyon County's a pretty good way over there. But that could be a pretty good test for the Cougars tomorrow because Lyon County's got a good team.
They just won the All-A. Lady Cougars play a McLean County team when they played a couple of weeks ago. Great game, 46-42. Grayson won here. And one of the better games we've had all year. Just very entertaining.
Yeah, McLean County's got a lot of young players, kind of like we are. And
Starks gets it into Morris out of the timeout. Grayson leads by 4. Nice little answer for the Lady Cougars as Jones just fell down on her own volition. Starks on the inside. Now we'll throw up the shot.
Good
it's short.
recovery.
Bratcher with a rebound for Grayson. Bratcher outlet to Bowman. Bowman comes near side. Bowman then falls, but she's tripped by Meserve.
Yeah, Bowman getting a little more assertive. There's been a few times, Sam, where she's waded in a little bit too much into the lane, but that time did a good job of going all the way.
Ryland Meserve has 4 fouls now. That is a big foul. Emily Hernandez not happy. And that was a foul. She tripped.
Yeah, I don't know how you argue with that one, but that is big for the Lady.
And that's probably
Raiders.
one of those that from where Coach Hernandez is standing, she just couldn't see the trip.
Yep.
And when she goes back and watches the film, she'll probably say, yep, it probably was. But it's also mad because that's her best player's 4th foul. And she was the reason why the Lady Raiders had the lead in this third quarter. It's 37-31. Grayson now with the lead, though. Up top to Starks. Starks knocked into the backcourt. She's able to run it back down, though. Starks, really tight defense by Jones.
Good
loses
job by
it.
Bree there.
Gives it off right side to Morris.
Yeah, here's
3. Hatfield spinning shot. Bank not open. Ella Morris rebound put back on the inside is good.
Yeah, tough bounce right there for the Lady Cougars where it just bounced right back to Morris.
Hatfield gambles on the pass and knocks it away. Peyton Bowman to trigger. 2:06 remaining in the third quarter, 37-33, and a foul going to be called on Presley Meserve. That'll just be her first, but that'll be a couple of free throws for Peyton Bowman.
Seemed like the officials kind of let them play for a little while, but now they're ratcheting down and calling a few more fouls. That's very, very difficult for a player to adapt.
First free throw by Peyton Bowman is no good. Now 3 of 5 from the line.
Can I just say this popcorn is delicious?
See, I don't get the chance to eat it until we have a break. Bowman gets the second. Now, if somebody wants to bring us, they got like Cougar Band pork chop sandwiches down there, I might eat that on here, though.
No nacho tonight, so we don't have the nachos.
Nachos around here somewhere, though. 3 left side by Morris is good. Curls it around, and the Lady Raiders are throwing 3s in left and right tonight. Back to a 2-point game, 38-36.
Good pass.
Wide open is Perkins. Back out to Bowman. Bowman drives in, floater with the right hand.
Nice.
Good for Peyton Bowman. She's starting to heat up in this quarter. 4-point lead for Grayson County. Lady Raiders not going away quietly, though.
Yeah, and you can tell with Meserve not on the floor right now. Ryland Meserve, I should say.
Presley Meserve just takes it straight to the hole, throws up an off-balance shot. No good, but she's fouled.
Lady Raiders are just a little bit out of sorts on offense themselves now, kind of like we were for a few possessions.
Called on Torrance, her third. Got to send Presley Meserve to the stripe. Hannah Smith will check back in. And the free throw is good by Meserve. Smith in, Torrance out. put this one in, it would make it a 2-point game. And it's no good. Rebounded by Brancher for Grayson. Outlet to Jones. Jones spins around down to the near side, throws up a shot. Probably good defense, and she is grabbing her right knee, and that is not a good sign for Grayson County.
No, it is not. She screamed out pretty loud too, Sam. And
trainer Scott Ballman is checking on her right now. And checking on Bree as she's looking at her right knee right now for Grayson County, and that is the last thing you want to see if you are the Lady Cougars. As the Grayson County's Bree Jones down with an injury. We'll step aside and take a break. 40-37, 1:12 left in the third quarter. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Emma, did you hear?
Todd's in the hospital.
Who's Todd? He got a collapsed lung from vaping. He thought it was cool.
Not cool.
Promise you won't vape, Emma. It can lead to a lifelong addiction, and we can't be friends if your lungs collapse.
Bogus.
Wacky sitcom teens aren't the best people to talk to your kid about vaping.
Hey, you got a minute?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
Paying for your student's college can feel overwhelming. Scholarships and grants help, but they might not cover everything. That's where the Kentucky Advantage Parent Loan comes in. With competitive low interest rates and no application, late, or other fees, the Kentucky Advantage Parent Loan offers a smooth and affordable solution. Owned and managed by a state-based nonprofit lender, we're committed to helping families like yours. Apply today and take the next step in supporting their dreams. Visit KentuckyAdvantageLoan.com or call 800-988-6333 to learn.
Back here to the Cougar Den. Grayson County's Bree Jones down on the play. She's currently being helped off by her dad, Brian Jones, and trainer Scott Ballman. And Stephen, not that you want anybody to get hurt, but for Grayson County, it's the last person they can afford to have an injury.
Yeah, that's definitely tough, Sam. The rest of the girls right here, you just got to lock in, and you got to finish this one for Bree.
Lady Raiders will have the ball. 40-37, 1:12 remaining in the third quarter. And this is where, you got to step up if you're Grayson County. Yeah, this is almost where you look, if you're somebody, you got to say, as you said, Stephen, as Hatfield spins all the way around, blocked, I think, maybe by Perkins on the inside. It's a jump ball.
Jump ball, Lady Cougars.
And it'll head towards Grayson, where somebody needs to step up and say, hey,
yep,
this is for her now. We gotta focus in.
Yep, everybody's got to, step their game up that much more.
Bratcher up top. Left side to Kenley Kuiper. Pass deflected. Bratcher's able to run it down, though. Might have been fouled a couple of times. Gives it in the corner. Perkins, three. Got it! Big one!
That'll do.
For Jordan Perkins. 8 points now for Jordan. 43-37. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Meserve, three. Top side off to the left. No good. Another rebound for Ellie Bratcher.
Yeah, Ellie adding those rebounds up.
Kenley Kuiper. Pass deflected up top now to Bowman. I think Brian Jones might want him to hold for the final shot. You've got Perkins wide open, though, on the left block. Goes up,
nice
laid
pass.
up good for Jordan Perkins on the inside. She's got 10 points, matching her career high.
I didn't know if he's going to make it there or not, but that's a big one, Sam.
7 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Curling it around down the right side, throws up, blocked by Smith on the inside with 3 seconds. Smith gives it off to Bratcher, who's not even going to throw a shot up. Grayson County leads 45-37 at the end of the third quarter. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Food isn't just fuel to live, it's fuel to grow. My family relied on public assistance to help provide meals for us. These meals fueled my involvement in theater and the arts as a child, which fostered my love for acting. The Feeding America network of food banks helps millions of people put food on the table. When people are fed, futures are nourished. Join the movement to end hunger, and together we can open endless possibilities for people to thrive. Visit feedingamerica.org/actnow.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing that keeps us focused.
A habit we never skip to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game, to drown out that self-doubt and support your mental health? Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and your mental health.
Discover the resources that you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
45-37, Grayson leads as we start the fourth quarter of play. It'll be Lady Raider ball. Stephen, I look down to the trainer's table right now. Bree is still being worked on. I do see Coach True is over there checking her out, along with Bree's grandma, and Elena Jones, who's Bree's mom, who's an assistant, is over there as well. You just got to hope that Bree is okay. Obviously, if we hear something, we'll make sure to let you know if they're okay with us doing that. On the inside, a basket, no good. And a foul is going to be called on Grayson County on the inside. Called on Jordan Perkins. Her first, team's first. That'll be a couple of free throws coming for Sadie Morris. 55% at the line, and that one looked pretty good. Put it in.
Ryla Meserve checking back in. You know, you almost think, no, she's got shooter.
I think you go right at her, don't you?
Oh, absolutely.
Makes them both. 45-39, Meserve has been great tonight for the Lady Raiders, has 15 points, and has, though, 4 fouls, and now thrown away by Grayson County. Over the far side, Presley Meserve is then fouled by Bowman. Kind of had her hand on the back on the drive. Probably not the worst foul in the world, but it is Peyton's third. Scanning to give it in the far corner to Hatfield. Hatfield off to Presley Meserve. Pulls up from 10 on the left side. It's good for Presley Meserve. That little mid-range game for Presley Meserve is pretty solid.
Yeah, pretty smooth jumper right there for Presley.
And now another pass taken away by Morris. Down the right side, bumped by Bowman. She kind of came in a little bit with a body, and now that's Peyton's fourth. And just like that, the Lady Raiders are not going quite late.
Yeah, a little bit of a flurry there to end the third quarter. And
Ella Morris, 74%. She's an outstanding softball player. Hit .309 with 18 RBIs. And makes the first free throw as Lucy Torrance going to come into the game in place of Peyton Bowman. You got Torrance, Smith, Perkins, Bratcher, and Kuiper on the floor for Grayson. You're down now, I mean, with Peyton with those 4 fouls and Bree out with the injury right now. You're down your two, probably your best ball handlers. Both free throws good.
Yeah, that just makes you think, you know, somebody else has got to step up here. Kenley Kuiper, maybe Kenley Jones.
Kenley Kuiper over to the left wing to Torrance. Torrance spins all the way around, runs the baseline, pass on the inside, deflected and taken away by the Lady Raiders. Another turnover for Grayson County. All the way through, Presley Meserve loses her dribble into the hands of Perkins on the inside. It'll be a foul on the Lady Raiders.
Good to see.
Called on Presley Meserve. That is her second.
See a little bit of fire right there from Jordy coming out of that,
She's
coming
played
out
well
of that foul. She has.
45-43. 7:02 remaining in this game. Grayson leads by 2. Right side to Perkins. Right elbow, Torrance. Goes back towards the middle, has it poked away and taken away by Presley Meserve. Presley Meserve drives in, layup, good, and we're tied.
Again, doing a good job with the initial press, but then that second pass is where it's getting us, and going to have to get it over here.
Over to Kuiper, you got to break it across, and does just before the 10-second count. Into Smith. Smith had the window if she'd have spun. Perkins up top to Kuiper. Kuiper drives to the hole. Kenley Kuiper layup, good.
Really nice move by Kenley Kuiper getting to the goal, and we've had success with that, just haven't been able to take care of the ball well enough to get there.
Tell you, if there wouldn't have been a half-court shot, that would have been a nominee for the Buck Meredith for Sheriff Play of the Game, and now Smith is going to pick up, I think, a foul. I think it's on Smith, and it is on Hannah. That is her fourth. Team's fourth as well. That'll be free throws for the remainder of this game. It'll be Hatfield to the line. Hatfield not the greatest free throw shooter. 41.7%, but see if she can play some softball. In the circle, 15-8 with a 3.02 ERA.
Wow.
Only hit .362 with 5 home runs, too, as a freshman last year. This is both free throws. Yeah, she is an outstanding softball player. And now another one. Kuiper runs it down, though. Kuiper down the left side, runs the baseline,
Good.
takes it to the hole and gets fouled. What a job by Kenley Kuiper, though.
Yeah, just, we kept talking about, Sam, you're going to have somebody to step up, and maybe Kenley Kuiper's the one.
0 of 2 from the line this season. Free throw good by Kuiper. Looked really good on that stroke.
Yeah, that's good. Oh,
Good sign. Bree Jones is running right now.
That's really encouraging, Sam.
That is, I'm not a doctor, Stephen, but I would say running back and forth right now behind the trainer's table is a very good sign.
Absolutely. And that might be, here in a minute she's going to run up here. Her dad's going to put her in the game, and that could be the lift that the girls need here. Up 4 with 6 minutes and 3 seconds left in this one.
So again, Bree Jones is working by the trainer's table right now after leaving with what would appear to be a knee injury. Appears right now that she might be able to give it a go. Hatfield 3, top side, good for Sophie. No, it's a long 2 for Sophie Hatfield. Hatfield, the outside game is not her strength. She's a great rebounder. On the inside to Smith. Smith back out to Torrance. Torrance off to Bratcher, feeds it into Smith, goes up, right side, basket good for Hannah on the inside. She's got 9. Grayson up 4 with 5.5 left.
Again, good
as
ball
Bree Jones comes up to the bench right now and sits down next to Peyton Bowman.
Yeah, if I was her, I wouldn't have sat down. I'd have just kept walking past Dad and everybody.
Foul called on Torrance. That's going to be her 4th, and that's free throws now.
I don't think Brian's recognized Bree's back up here yet.
Too busy locked in right now. Olivia Starks free throws coming, 55.6% for Starks. Free throw no good by Starks. 51-47, 5:21 remaining in this game. Grayson in a dogfight, and here comes Bree Jones to check back into the game.
Well, that's good to see, Sam. I tell you that.
Starks misses the free throw. Rebound on the floor by Perkins for the Lady Cougars.
There we go.
Perkins gives it back to Kuiper. Loops it up top to Smith. Off to the right side to Bratcher.
Good pass.
Crossing it to Perkins. Perkins thought about stepping into the 3. Instead gives it back off to Kuiper now. Tight defense by Rylan Meserve, who does have 4 fouls. Has to be really careful. Feeds it inside to Smith, who goes up to grab it. Smith throws up the shot. It's not there. Run down, though, by Perkins. Fires the pass down to the block to Torrance. Back out to Perkins. Left wing 3. Not there. Smith probably was fouled on the rebound as the hook around on Starks, but it ends up going out of bounds, and Bree Jones to check back into the game for Grayson County. To a big rounding, standing or loud ovation from even the Whitesville Trinity fans are probably saying, man, I wish you could have just been out for 4 minutes and 50 seconds and been okay after this, but still good to see one of the better young players in this region okay.
Yeah, there's no secret. She stirs the drink for us, Sam, so having her back on the floor, big for the Lady Cougars right now.
I think back to a couple of years ago when Grayson was playing at Whitesville Trinity, and Cassidy Morris, who's an outstanding player for them, she hurt her knee. And it was a really tough experience to see an outstanding player. Just a 3 miss. Smith had the rebound, gives it off to Bratcher, gives it up to Jones. You just never want to see that happen.
No, you really don't, and we've been there and done that.
And Kuiper loses the ball off of Whitesville Trinity. I think might have gotten a break there, too.
Yeah, might have gotten away with one right there, Sam, because it looked like that was off of Kuiper.
51-47, 4:20 left.
And that's got to make the rest of the girls feel better, too, that their leader on the floor, Bree Jones, is back in the game.
I think you got to get her a shot going, too, here, too.
Yeah, get her, quit thinking about that knee and get her confidence
and she does
back.
have a brace on the knee right now.
Yeah.
Kuiper up top. Gives it to Smith, gives it off to Perkins, feeds it inside to Jones. Jones stops, back out to Perkins, 3 for a new career high. Not there. Smith had the rebound, but it was stripped away and taken away by Rylan Meserve. Meserve comes up the near side, hands it off to Presley Meserve in transition. Gets around Perkins, pulls up in the free throw line, rolls in. The mid-range game working for Presley Meserve, and it's back to 2 now with 3:38 remaining in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, Jordy Perkins came up gimping a little bit here.
Kuiper weaving through and is fouled from behind by Presley Meserve. That'll be her 3rd. Team's 2nd, though. So still a couple of fouls to give. Peyton Bowman going to come back in. Peyton has 4 fouls.
Yeah,
Perkins is bothering her, whatever happened.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what's going on there, but something, a little bit of distress.
She's going to go down and maybe get checked out by trainer Scott Ballman.
Getting
in the
his
corner.
money's worth.
Up top to Kuiper. 3:20 remaining in the fourth quarter. Kuiper weaving through. Kuiper inside the free throw line, short on the floor, off the hand of Smith, then picked up on the floor by Morris. They did a good job boxing out Hannah there.
Yeah, they've really been keying on that.
Step back, Meserve. Thought she was going to pull it. Gives it to Ella Morris. Down the right block. 3 minutes to go. It's a 2-point Grayson County lead to Hatfield. Hatfield back out. 3 by Morris for the lead is good. Ella Morris knocks in another 3 in the corner. Lady Raiders have gone unconscious from 3 in the game, and they now lead 52-51. Jones on the left side. Gives it to Kuiper. Kuiper deflected and taken away. Lady Raiders down the left side, goes up, shot is good on the inside by Presley Meserve. Grayson does have 3 timeouts remaining should they want to use one. And now they throw it away again.
Yeah, that's just a lack of concentration right there on just threw it over Bree's head. Yeah, I think you might take a timeout right here, Sam.
Kinley Jones going to come in. Jordan Perkins going back to the bench. Kenley Kuiper going to come out.
Really good minutes by Kenley Kuiper right there, but tough break on that last pass.
She doesn't have a ton of experience, and putting her in a district, it's just tough.
Yep.
Lady Raiders lead by 3 now in this game. Out to a 3 by Meserve. It's no good on the floor. A foul is going to be called on Bree Jones.
She had the block out, and then I think as the ball kind of came off, she kept backing up a little bit there. Jordan Perkins going to check back into the game.
Olivia Starks to shoot 2. Free throw, no good, rattles out. 2:19 remaining in the fourth quarter. Perkins comes in place of Kinley Jones. Second chance, no good, misses them both. On the floor, Bratcher has the rebound for Grayson County. Outlet to Jones up the far side of the floor. Grayson trails by 3. Jones is trapped and it's taken away. Jones now not being able to put any weight on that knee at all. Yeah. Ryland Meserve layup is good in transition. It's a 5-point lead for the Lady Raiders. 2:06 remaining in the fourth quarter. Full timeout taken by Grayson. It's Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Hi, I'm Bob with Hometown Hangout Sports Pub and Grill. You might have noticed we don't have fancy decor or celebrity chefs. It's true. We've ignored the trend of upscale dining and extravagant renovations. That gets pretty expensive, you know. And in the end, it's the customer who pays for those upgrades. Not at Hometown Hangout. Our guests come to us for one thing, to have a great time. Whether you're with the family, the whole team, or just friends, you'll love our fun atmosphere, exciting games, and great food. Hometown Hangout on West White Oak. See you after the game.
Coach Mack has taken a back seat here as he had a we'll say just a family issue that he had to deal with this afternoon, so he was allowing Brian Jones to fill in a lot, but he's taken control in this huddle as well, talking with the team, Elaine and Jones as well. Stephen, what's your message right now as you're down by 5 with about 2 minutes left?
Take care of the ball. No more turnovers. You got to get every single rebound, know where their shooters are, both Meserve girls. Really any of them right now seem like they can sling it in from anywhere. So knowing where the shooters are and rebounding really good.
Lady Raiders hit 8 threes in this game. They average making 5.8 per game. They lead by 5, 56-51 with 2:06 left. Bree Jones has gone to the bench for Grayson County as she's back now being checked down by trainer Scott Ballman. She tried to give it a go, but clearly on that last play didn't have it. Perkins feeds it inside to Smith. Smith, interior pass to Torrance, through her hands, saved in and taken away by the Lady Raiders. Here comes Presley Meserve, flips it off to Ryland Meserve. Left wing 3, not there, rebounded by Torrance for Grayson County. 1:45 left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, no.
And if you're Grayson here, as there's up top to Torrance, crossing into the corner to Perkins, off to the right side, not a good pass by Bratcher, and it's taken away by the Lady Raiders. They have numbers. Presley Meserve stops, spins, flip, not there. Smith has the rebound for Grayson. if you're Grayson here, you're down by 5 with 1:20 left. You don't need to go quick. 3-corner Perkins, not there. Torrance with a rebound. Torrance spins up, shot is well off to the right. I feel like you're going a little fast. There's still a ton of time left in this game. But I think also, this is where you need to know, if 21 Starks touches the ball, now they're going to start fouling immediately, and that's not the person you wanted to foul because that's Peyton Bowman's 5th. Bowman will foul out of the game now. 13 points for Peyton to foul out as Ellie Cox will come in. Now, last time we were here, Stephen, Ellie had a monster shot against Edmonson County.
She sure did, hitting that 3 down here in the corner. Maybe she's got a little bit more of that in her tonight.
Free throw missed. Luckily for Grayson, Lady Raiders haven't made their free throws, or this game would be over.
Yeah.
1:03 remaining. Meserve puts it in. It would be a 6-point lead. And it is. 57-51. Perkins back now to Bratcher. Over to Perkins, 1 minute to go. Left side to Torrance. Torrance bumped, crossing it to Bratcher, into the corner to Cox. Little head fake up top to Bratcher, who then is fouled by Meserve, and that'll be it for Ryland Meserve.
Yeah, we needed that one a couple of minutes ago.
Ryland Meserve will foul out. This is where if you're Brian Jones, you're Coach Mack, you're Elena Jones, you're looking up and down this scouting report and saying, okay, who are we fouling immediately? You know, you're looking at Starks right now, 55.6%, but also 0 of 4 today. Hatfield in there as well, not the strongest free throw shooter, 0 of 2 today, about 40% for the season. These are things you'll need to know of. If they touch it, you're fouling.
Yep, you got to know exactly who it is.
Up top to Bratcher with 45 seconds. In the corner to Cox, had the 3, didn't take it. Bounce pass inside, loose ball. Bratcher's got it on the floor, gives it outside. Perkins, 3 is off the back iron, no good. On the floor, picked up by Meserve, and they're going to call it to back it back out now.
Yeah, and
Pressure comes, and that'll be a foul on Torrance, and that'll be it for Lucy.
Didn't have time right there. You had to foul whoever you could.
Kenley Kuiper going to come back into the game. And the Lady Raiders are going to come in and pull off a big upset here tonight. Free throw is no good. It'll be the first time they've beaten the Lady Cougars in 4 years.
Wow. Their first district win probably in that length of time.
Second free throw missed. Smith has the rebound. That at least keeps the open, but you're going to have to hit a 3 here. Outlet to Kuiper. Kuiper drives in, goes up, foul, no good. But hey, you're going to the line, you're going to shoot 2, but
yeah, get a chance to add points with the clock not running.
And Bree Jones now going back to the bench. She is walking extremely gingerly right now, sitting next to her mom. 2 coming for Kenley Kuiper. Grayson trails by 6. Free throw, no good. This is a big opportunity here for Hannah, too. If that ball comes off, you better get your hands on it.
Yep, absolutely.
Kuiper, second chance, good. She makes that. Timeout taken on the floor by Grayson County. We'll take it with them. 57-52, 18.6 seconds left. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Leitchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Jim writes, I'm so glad I came to Future Designs for my new roof. The staff was so helpful and knowledgeable, and they made sure I got the right materials for my needs. Thanks, Jim. Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Building on experience. Wounded Warrior Project empowers post 9/11 veterans and their families with life-changing programs and services.
I realized I could be successful in a civilian career.
We stand by warriors and advocate for their needs going forward.
They were by my side in the hospital, and they're still with me today.
Through our programs, community, and advocacy, we're proving
anything is possible.
Learn more at woundedwarriorproject.org/together. The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
18.6 seconds left. Grayson trails by 5 against Whitesville Trinity Lady Raiders, trying to defeat the Lady Cougars for the first time in 4 years. The pass comes into Presley Meserve, and a quick foul with 16.2. I mean, you have to foul quick.
Yep.
You have to foul quick and hope they miss.
If they do miss, you got to be right there to get the rebound.
Meserve has 19 points. Today at the free throw line, though, she makes her first. She's about 50%. This would probably be a dagger.
Yep.
And it's good. Both of them perfect for Meserve. 59-52. They give it into Kenley Kuiper. Outlet to Ellie Cox on the right side. Cox drives downhill, crossing it to Perkins. Step back corner three. Good for Jordan Perkins. Timeout taken with 6.6 seconds left. That is a new career high for Jordan Perkins. 6.6 seconds remaining. And you're down by 4, Steven.
You got to get a steal on the inbounds pass, probably twice, and hit a really quick shot.
I mean, if you can get steal layup, and then even you could get a quick foul and hope they miss one, and you're looking into miracle scenarios here.
Yep.
But this is a very important defensive possession. If the Lady Cougars lose here, it would mean Edmonson County, at least by my quick math, Stephen, because I guess this would be Edmonson's final district game, so they would be the 1 seed. Lady Raiders are already the 4 seed, and it would mean no matter what happens on Thursday night in Morgantown that Grayson and Butler would be playing. I guess theoretically they'd just be playing on Thursday to see what color jerseys each side's going to wear.
Yep.
And I guess technically it might be the Lady Cougars no matter what, because it would be a tie if Butler wins and it'd go to RPI, and Grayson's got the advantage there.
Yep.
Got to get it in. They give it into Meserve. She's fouled quickly by Perkins. Presley Meserve to shoot free throws.
5.7 left, Sam. Like you said, you're looking for a miracle right now.
The Winter Olympics are starting up. We are 46 years from the Miracle on Ice. I don't know that there'll be a miracle at the Den tonight. As both free throws put in by Meserve, and that'll do it. Kenley Kuiper will put it in, and the Lady Raiders of Whitesville Trinity have stunned, as Kuiper's runner in the lane is good to bank it in. But the Lady Raiders of Whitesville Trinity have stunned the Lady Cougars at home tonight and have won the game by a final score of 61-57. When we come back, we'll have homecoming 2026 here at Grayson County High Schools. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
For each life moment, your kids could get free or low-cost health coverage from Medicaid or CHIP. Kids up to age 19 are covered for checkups, vaccines, dentist visits, hospital care, and more. Your kids may be eligible now, even if you've applied before. And if they already have Medicaid or CHIP, remember to renew every year. Get started now at insurekidsnow.gov. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing that keeps us focused.
A habit we never skip to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game, to drown out that self-doubt and support your mental health? Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and your mental health.
Discover the resources that you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Across Kentucky, treatment providers, state and local governments, and nonprofit organizations are working together to support your pathway to long-term recovery. These providers and communities of recovery will walk alongside you and help you find your recovery journey. If you or a loved one is struggling with addiction, the KY Help Call Center can connect you with resources right now when you call 833-8KY-HELP. You can also visit findhelpnowky.org to find treatment options near you.
Wounded Warrior Project empowers post-9/11 veterans and their families with life-changing programs and services.
I realized I could be successful in a civilian career.
We stand by warriors and advocate for their needs going forward.
They were by my side in the hospital, and they're still with me today.
Through our programs, community, and advocacy, we're proving
anything is possible.
Learn more at woundedwarriorproject.org/together.
Measles cases are on the rise.
In small towns, we share everything.
The Grayson County High School Pep Club is proud to introduce the 2025 homecoming winners. For ladies and gentlemen, Bailey McAllister and Jackson Davis. For Duke and Duchesses, Emma Kemp and Spencer Langdon. The 2024 homecoming Prince and Princesses was Michaela Taylor and Carson Dennis. The 2024 homecoming king and queen was Isabel Blanton and Hayden Robinson. The attendants for tonight's ceremonies are Jasmine Horn and Asher Burns. Jacqueline is the daughter of Michael and Ashley Horn. She's a 4-year-old and goes to St. Paul Preschool. She likes to play with her baby dolls, her mama's makeup, and play with her friends Ellie and Emerson. She loves being home with her family. When she grows up, she wants to be a cheerleader. Asher is the son of JT and Becca Burns. He is 4 years old and goes to St. Paul Preschool. He enjoys playing soccer, playing video games with his dad, and working puzzles. When he grows up, he wants to be a teacher, just like his daddy. Let's meet the candidates. The 2026 candidates are from the freshman class, Brianna Critchlow.
Welcome back to our radio audience. This is Homecoming 2026.
Brianna's been escorted tonight by Don Licata. Tom is the son of John Licata, and in his free time, he enjoys hanging out with friends. Reagan Coffey. Reagan is the daughter of Hope and Charlie Hope and Tabitha and Sam Coffey. She participates in track and field and cross country. She's being escorted tonight by Levi Mudd. Levi is the son of Margaret and Daniel Mudd. He is a member of the FFA. From the sophomore class, Hannah Smith. Hannah is the daughter of Heather and Stephen Smith. She plays basketball. Hannah's being escorted tonight by Trent Payne. Trent is the son of Seth and Emily Payne. He plays football and basketball. Carly Harrington. Carly's the daughter of Jason and Ashley Harrington. She plays softball. She's being escorted tonight by Credence Cross. Credence is the son of Carissa Miller, Bruce Haycraft, and Dennis Cross. He participates in hosting. From the junior class, Leah Harrell. Leah is the daughter of Jim and Brandon Harrell. Leah is being escorted tonight by Maddox Powell. Maddox is the son of Jamie and Allison Powell, and he participates in tennis and golf. Piper Mankin. Piper is the daughter of Cindy and Sean Mankin. She is involved in tennis, DECA, and EHS. Piper is being escorted tonight by Brody Louie. Brody is the son of Pam and Matt Louie, and he participates in DECA. From the senior class, Amari Carlos. Amari is the daughter of Jose and Jessica Carlos. She is involved in FCA, DECA, and is vice president of student council. Amari is being escorted tonight by Austin Shake. Austin is the son of Jamie and Kenneth Shake, and he plays baseball. Emily Linton. Emily is the daughter of Hannah House. She's a member of the Heart Club. Emily is being escorted tonight by Bryson Lambert. Bryson is the son of Amanda and Jonathan Lambert, and he plays basketball. The 2026 basketball homecoming lady is Brianna Critchlow. And congratulations to Brianna. The 2026 basketball homecoming gentleman is Levi Mudd. Congratulations, Levi. The 2026 basketball homecoming duchess is Hannah Smith. Congratulations, Hannah.
You lied.
The 2026 basketball homecoming duke is Trent Payne. Congratulations, Trent. The 2026 basketball homecoming princess is Leah Harrell. Congratulations, Leah. The 2026 basketball homecoming prince is Maddox Powell. Congratulations, Maddox. The 2026 basketball homecoming queen is Emily Linton. Congratulations, Emily. And the 2026 basketball homecoming king is Grayson Lambert. Congratulations, Bryson. That concludes our 2026 basketball homecoming.
We'll take a break and have more after this as Grayson County falls in game number 1 of our doubleheader. Your homecoming king and queen are Emily Linton and shotgun Bryson Lambert. As we'll take a break and have more after this.
Smith Overhead Door isn't just about opening and closing. We're about safety, security, and style for your home or business. As a Future Designs company, we're lifting expectations across Grayson and surrounding counties with top brands like CHI and Chamberlain.
Hey there, I'm Kevin Brooks with Smith Overhead Door. Whether it's a sturdy LiftMaster for your garage or a sleek Clopay door for your shop, we install and service with a commitment to reliability. Smith Overhead Door, we're opening up possibilities.
Secure your entrance at sohd.info.
Struggling with mortgage debt from COVID? Team Kentucky can help. If you restructured your home loan and deferred payments to the end of your mortgage, you may qualify for up to $60,000 in assistance to pay off that debt. Help is also available for other COVID-related hardships if you meet income guidelines. Apply today at www.protectmykyhome.org. This ad is sponsored by Kentucky Housing Corporation, the Kentucky Broadcasters Association, and this station.
You complete me, together we're one. I never want to be without you, together's more fun. Together we're one.
When I grow up, I want to be a ballerina.
Because dancing makes me happy. I get to entertain people, and nothing makes me feel more like me.
PI impacts millions of children's lives. Early and accurate diagnosis and treatment gives children like Olivia a chance to achieve their dreams.
It takes a great team to put on a show. It also takes a great team of caring people to keep a dream alive. And now my dreams are coming true.
For more information, visit our website at info4pi.org.
Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Tough one here, Stephen. Lady Cougars fall 61-57. You know, I don't want to make excuses. I don't like them. Like we say, you know, the world revolves around results, not excuses. But I mean, you had a major storm that came through here. For one, a lot of credit to the Lady Raiders. They played outstanding. And by making some of these comments, I'm not trying to take anything away from them. But when you haven't played a game in 2 weeks and then your best player gets hurt,
yep,
it was the perfect storm for an upset.
Well, and it really makes it even that much more credit to Trinity Whitesville is, you know, we're up into the first quarter 16-4, and they didn't give up. They kept battling, started, you know, making some shots, and we turned it over way too much. And I mean, credit to them, they beat us.
Yeah, I mean, this is that they deserve a ton of credit. Their defense was fantastic, led to points on the other side, and they deserve a lot of credit in this one. Your final score was 61-57. The scoring for Whitesville Trinity: 23 for Presley Meserve, 17 for Ella Morris, and for Ryland Meserve, 2 for Sophie Hatfield and for Sadie Morris. For Grayson County, it is 13 points for Jordan Perkins and for Peyton Bowman, 9 for Hannah Smith, 8 for Bree Jones, 5 for Lucy Torrance, 7 for Kenley Kuiper, 2 for Ellie Bratcher. We'll take a break and maybe get a chance to talk to some coaches after this. This is Lady Cougar Basketball on K105.
Did you hear?
Todd's in the hospital.
Who's Todd? He got a collapsed lung from vaping. He thought it was cool.
Not cool.
Promise you won't vape, Emma. It can lead to a lifelong addiction, and we can't be friends if your lungs collapse.
Bogus.
Wacky sitcom teens aren't the best people to talk to your kid about vaping.
Hey, you got a minute?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
Everyone has a ritual. That small thing that keeps us focused.
A habit we never skip to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game, to drown out that self-doubt and support your mental health? Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and your mental health.
Discover the resources that you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Across Kentucky, treatment providers, state and local governments, and nonprofit organizations are working together to support your pathway to long-term recovery. These providers and communities of recovery will walk alongside you and help you find your recovery journey. If you or a loved one is struggling with addiction, the KY Help Call Center can connect you with resources right now when you call 833-8KY-HELP. You can also visit findhelpnowky.org to find treatment options near you.
Wounded Warrior Project empowers post-9/11 veterans and their families with life-changing programs and services.
I realized I could be successful in a civilian career.
We stand by warriors and advocate for their needs going forward.
They were by my side in the hospital, and they're still with me today.
Through our programs, community, and advocacy, we're proving
anything is possible.
Learn more at woundedwarriorproject.org/together.
Lady Cougars fall today by the final score of 61-57. If you're watching with us on K105 Digital Productions, our stream will end. A new one will begin in a few minutes as we get ready for the boys' version of the Cougars and the Raiders. So again, if you're watching, the stream will end. A new one will begin. If you're listening on the radio, well, you don't have to do anything.
Hang tight.
Just get to sit back and enjoy some of the quiet. So again, your final score, Grayson County girls fall today. We'll have more here in between our games after this, as this has been Lady Cougar Basketball on K105.
Hi, I'm Bob with Hometown Hangout Sports Pub and Grill. You might have noticed we don't have fancy decor or celebrity chefs. It's true. We've ignored the...
This is Grayson County Cougar basketball on K105. Tonight's Cougar contest is sponsored by Future Designs, Building Materials, Duda Hudson State Farm, Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center, Midway Pharmacy, Scotty's Contracting, and Stone. Hometown Hangout, Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, State Farm Agent Carter Harrell, Your Global Getaway, and by Grayson County Schools. Cougar basketball on the